Oh, Ryan, that is just going to be terrible.
Well, it's okay. I mean, they only need to see your mouth on TV, so it's not radio.
Some days, would that it were, man, would that it were. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're on that one now. Let me see how that one looks. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll stay with that one. But the problem is, you may end up being on the screen here when I'm giving the community events. Will you be okay with
that's
See,
fine
that's
with me.
fun.
Yeah.
You can always talk about the community events.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm basically I'll be telling you along with the entire world out there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Happy Thursday, June 26th to you. I hope you're all out there having a good time, staying out of that hot weather, and maybe enjoying some. Actually, it's a good thing, Ryan. Ryan Littlejohn's here, and we're going to have Lily Simpson and Ryleigh Taylor as well from the Wayne County Fair. But it's a good thing you're here, and it's a good thing that it's hot right now, isn't it? It is, because I hope this weather goes away by fair time.
The heat dome will explode, and it'll bring all that cool weather.
That's exactly what we need. I need to be happy during fair and cold weather.
We'll have the Canadian Clipper coming
down. I hope so.
That's it's not going to stay this hot, trust me. There's just kind of some weird stuff going on right now. But yeah, happy Thursday, June 26th, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday today. What is going on in and around your neighborhood today? See, look at that. Well, see, now it's right. I don't understand. Have you ever worked with video?
I have. I do a podcast, and then we also record some videos for 4-H stuff. And last year I did a Facebook Live.
How does that typically go for you? Does the equipment always work perfectly?
No. I don't think I've ever had something work right, like once. And maybe it's just an operator error too. There's
no. I have. I've been doing this now for 8 years or 7.5 years, and I can tell you, it is fully known in the industry that video is the worst.
Well, I mean, we have AI coming up. I mean, this should make it better.
That'll fix it. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. Let's tell you all about some community events going on in and around our community here at Flora, actually down at Flora this afternoon at the Flora Public Library. There will be a kids concert at 3 p.m. today. The Friends of the Flora Public Library are sponsoring it. It will present music and fun with Babaloo. Babaloo is a free kids concert. No need to have a library card or to be participating in the summer reading program to attend. Everyone is welcome. You deal with children all the time.
All the time. All year.
What age group would you take a kid to a free reading concert, a kids concert?
Oh, I mean, I take my daughter, and she's 4 months old. She loves music.
Really?
Yeah, she really does. The only thing she doesn't like is Fairfield City Band. The first week that she went, I mean, that kid puckered up and just had a grumpy face the whole night. But when I play the piano or the organ, she'll sit there. Yeah, probably.
She doesn't like
it's probably that bell player that they had back
bell
there.
Player, the guy who was playing the bells was messing everything up. Yeah, that's what was happening. But that's at 3 o'clock at Flora today. 3 o'clock at the Flora Public Library today. Also another concert up in Newton this afternoon at 5 o'clock. It is the Holy Cross Parish Hall. They are hosting a concert with Todd Herendeen, Herendeen, on Thursday. Doors will open at 5 o'clock. Tickets are $15 at the door. Show begins at 7 o'clock. Be a light refreshments. If you want more information on the show up at the Holy Cross Parish Hall in Newton, by all means, give them a call at 843-8018, 8018. Up at the First Baptist Church this evening, This is a group you don't want to get in, but it's a good thing that it's there if you need it. It's the Grief Share group at the First Baptist Church in Louisville. They meet on Thursdays from 7 to 8:30. Grief Share is a support group to help people with grief-related emotions. So you can register at griefshare.org or contact Kelly Carruthers at 618-426-9073 if you'd like some more information. The Salem Community Farmers Market is going along today. They do this every Thursday over at Bryan Memorial Park over in Salem, Illinois. You know where that is, up on Route 37. I guess that's up on Broadway. They do it every Thursday from 2 to 5. If it rains, they go under the pavilions. It's very nice, and it's a nice place to. Have you gotten any vegetables yet from farmers markets and homemade vegetables yet?
I've not gone anywhere yet to get anything. I've got some tomatoes dying in my garden because it's so hot.
Well, okay, my question then: you drove by some today. You went to Fat Dad's before the show.
We did.
And refused to bring me ice cream.
Well, I didn't know your favorate flavor, so next time I know.
Next time, yeah.
Mint chocolate chip, if anyone's wondering.
Is my favorite. Yep. Yeah, it is my favorite. But there was the group that sets up right in front of the building, right next door, not there?
No.
Or was it too hot for them?
Nope, there was no one there.
Probably too hot for them today.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, I suspect that's true. But yeah, it's always good to get your homegrown stuff from those folks at the farmers markets. Effingham Public up at Effingham, the public library presenting Cave Quest Nature Program. Cave Quest Nature Program is learn about creatures who thrive in the dark. This will be at the Effingham Public Library during Cave Quest. It's presented by representatives of the Douglas Hart Nature Center in Mattoon. You'll hear about the creatures, the history, and phenomena that lurk underneath the Earth's surface. A children's craft will be planned. The library also expects to have live animals to be present during the program. It's a free event, but registration will be required. Library card's not required. You want more information on that, give them a call at 217-342-2464. Hey, I've got Todd Herondine down here twice. You wanted more information, didn't you?
Well, I don't know what Todd Herondine, what is he?
Now I know. Hits from many decades, from Cash to the King, tribute to the Legends of Rock and Country show. It's at the Holy Cross Parish Hall. Again, the doors open at 5, show begins at 7.
Well,
see, now you know.
Now I know. That might be a pretty good concert.
Soda and water are for purchase. Bring your own adult beverages.
Okay. Good to know.
I guess they're.
I don't know if we can talk about that on the show.
I guess they're accepting coolers.
Hey, any place that's got a free cooler for a concert, that's good.
Let you bring in the coolers. Over at Pinky's in Effingham, Matt Poss is playing tonight. That'll be at 6 o'clock. Summer live music from Matt Poss at Pinky's, and that starts at 6 o'clock. Summer Cruise In Nights up in Effingham, as well at the Legacy Harley Davidson and RV. That's on the Avenue of the Mid-Americas. You know where it is, way up there on the north side. You know where that is, don't you?
Yep, on the north side.
Idea
north side. North or south of the interstate? That's what I need to know.
That's exactly right. It's south of the interstate. It's on the north side of town, south side of the interstate.
Okay.
Perfect. You know exactly where it is. Kerner Distributor does this every month in the summertime. So there you go. The Cruise In Night. Also tonight, this one near and dear to Ryan's and my hearts. It's the Fairfield City Band concert tonight.
I have not
what
been at
has
band.
happened to you?
I have been so busy with fair stuff and 4-H stuff that it's so hard. But what's on the lineup this week?
Oh my goodness. It is it's a hodgepodge lineup. It's a cornucopia. It's a potpourri lineup tonight. Actually, we're playing some pretty difficult stuff tonight.
Wildcat March on there?
We didn't do that. We haven't done that. I thought we were waiting on you to be there.
I thought we were too, but Patches the tuba never showed up.
Where is Patches?
Patches? I don't know. The last I knew, Patches got loaned out to someone, and Patches has never returned. So,
no kidding.
Never returned.
Do they know where he is?
I think so. We hope so. But, I mean, I mean, when you're covered in duct tape, it's really not hard to find.
Tubas aren't cheap.
No.
Even crappy ones like Patches.
Yeah, like Patches that's held together by duct tape.
Ones. I mean, I played that thing when I was in high school. I've already had my 40th reunion.
No, I haven't. I'm not that old.
But that was Patches was my horn. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Enjoy National Bomb Pop Day. I don't even know if they still make bomb pops. Those are the best.
I know they make them in adult beverages.
Oh, yes, they do. Yeah, the last Thursday in June is reserved for enjoying a summertime favorite, National Bomb Pop Day. The rocket shape and vivid colors of a bomb pop remind folks of fireworks, preparing you for the excitement of the upcoming 4th of July holiday. You were going to say something.
Didn't they used to be on ice cream trucks? I mean, are there even ice cream trucks anymore?
Oh, sure. Well, yeah, I doubt. I don't know if people have. There's no, since they've quit building houses with sidewalks.
Oh.
All those, whenever you see somebody build a development, they don't put sidewalks in it anymore. So, I mean, that's.
Well, I mean, my neighborhood I grew up, we never had sidewalk, and they would just drive down the street, and we'd chase them down the street.
Well, actually, my neighborhood didn't have sidewalks either. We'd chase them down.
But that's where, I mean, you could get them for like 50 cents back in the day. That was before.
I'll give you 5 years each direction. When was the bomb pop invented? D.S. Abernathy and James Merritt invented this in what year, Ryan? You're a smart kid. You went to Kansas State.
I did.
Clearly, you're an engineer.
No. I'm an engineer on how to put food in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1980.
1955.
55, wow.
During the Cold War.
Wow.
Because of the Cold War, they wanted the bomb pops. I mean, this basically was how to get back at the Ruskies.
Okay, so was it originally like the shape supposed to symbolize a bomb?
Yes, it's a rocket.
Okay.
The duo came up with this cool frozen treat as a way to reflect American patriotism and hopefully ease tensions felt in households watching the U.S. and Soviet Union navigate the possibility of nuclear war.
Wow.
Intentionally created in the shape of a star and a rocket. The bomb pop also reflected the country's patriotism by using red, white, and blue colors. So,
and there's flavors too. It's like blue. It's cherry and lime and.
Oh my gosh! You've got 2 out of 3. Come on, you can do this.
Blue raspberry.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wow!
All 3.
100%.
3 for 3.
Wow!
Ladies, come on! What are we waiting on? Studio audience, for crying out loud, give it up for the guy. Very impressive.
I did a speech in high school forensics over $1 million inventions. I probably should have done one over the bomb pop. They probably made billions of dollars.
Oh, they did. You know they did.
Yeah.
See, now you were actually using the original flavors. Those are actually the 3 original flavors. Now they've, about 40, 50 years later, they started adding flavors. Were you still eating bomb pops 10 years ago?
Oh, yes. I still eat them to this day.
Well, they've added flavors. Fruit, Hawaiian Punch. Banana Fudge is one of the flavors. Lemonade is a flavor. Jolly Rancher. And Sour Warheads.
Oh,
that's gross.
That's the worst type of candy, and you're going to put it in a popsicle stick?
Oh, that's just terrible. I can't imagine it. Yeah. So enjoy a bomb pop today. What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? This is National Coconut Day. National Coconut Day falls each year on June 26th. This sweet food holiday celebrates all things coconut, including the benefits that coconut provides for a healthy body. Offers sweet support for our bodies in several ways. You can use it from shredded coconut to milk, cream, water, and oil. Each provides essential nutrients and flavor. You can, that's a little tight on the screen, but if you can read that, that's all kinds of nutritional powerhouse. I can't read that. Can
Something
you read that?
About immune support. It's plant-based food. It's heart healthy.
Natural
electrolytes.
What's that? Electrolytes?
Yeah, so I guess you don't need your Gatorade. You just drink coconut water.
There you go. That makes a ton of sense. So, and plus they can hit you in the head, or you can hit people in the head with them.
The only good way to eat a coconut's and German chocolate cake. So.
On top of German chocolate cake.
On the frosting. That's the only way you can get coconut down.
You don't like coconut?
No, absolutely not.
Well, you'll be enjoying Bomb Pops today instead of coconut. What else is today, ladies and gentlemen? Now, maybe you can get behind this one. It's National Chocolate Pudding Day. Oh. Each year on June 26th, National Chocolate Pudding Day gets us all excited for servings of this creamy dessert. This delicious food holiday provides the perfect opportunity to enjoy chocolatey delight after a busy day. Historically, chocolate pudding is a variation of chocolate custard using starch instead of eggs. What year? I'm asking you another one. By the way, you realize I'm going to give you a door prize for all these answers.
Oh, is it a tuba?
No, heck no. I do have extras, but I'm not giving them away.
That'd be a great door prize.
Wouldn't it, though?
Yeah, I mean, how many
kids? Who's going to keep it?
Yeah, I would.
Most people would give it back.
Yeah, they probably.
You would.
I would. They'd be on eBay by the end of the day, probably.
That's exactly right. You're not getting a tuba from me as a door prize. Okay, what edition of Mary Harris Fraser's Kentucky Recipe Book had the first use of eggs and flour being used for recipes of chocolate pudding?
Ooh.
What year? I'll give you 20 years either way this time.
I'm going to go 1930.
1903.
1903.
Yeah, so you lose.
Yeah, I lost.
Sorry.
That's about normal.
I'll still give you. I've got door prizes. I could probably find something for all of you. But homemade chocolate pudding is usually made with milk and sugar, flavored with chocolate and vanilla, and off you go. So there you go.
You know, in 4-H,
yes.
You can make an angel food cake. And to make an angel food cake, you have to use the egg whites. You can't use the egg yolks. So when I was in 4-H, we had to make an angel food cake every week. Learn how to
hold the yolks.
Yep, you got to separate them out. But what do you use those yolks for? Chocolate pudding.
There you go.
We had to make homemade chocolate pudding after we made an angel food cake, and that's what we ate all summer long for our desserts after meals.
You should have got. How did you miss the question then?
Because I don't research stuff like that. I would not be good at Jeopardy. Let's just say that.
That's too bad. What do you want to see on television today, ladies and gentlemen? We got a bunch of stuff for you. Well, actually, I've only got 2 items for you, and they're both this afternoon. At 12:10 on Major League Baseball Network, the Mariners are the Twins. Emerson Hancock versus Simeon Woods Richardson. I say, take it back. I got 3 things. That's on MLBN channel 357. The Cubs are at the Cardinals this afternoon. Nice hot day in Busch Stadium at 1:15 on FanDuel channel 370, Marquee channel 367. It'll be Shota Imanaga versus Andre Palante. So a good chance maybe the Cardinals can be going for the sweep.
I think they are. There's a good chance that they're going to be tied for first place in their division.
Knock me over with the feather saying that. That'd be great.
I would be great.
You're from Kansas. How are you a Cardinal fan?
My great-grandma was a Cardinals fan growing up.
No kidding. Was she from Kansas, too?
She was, and we watched the Cardinals with her when she was in the nursing home, all the World Series games early back on VHS.
And she probably enjoyed listening to Jack Buck back in those days.
Yep,
you don't remember Jack Buck.
I remember it. I listened to the recordings.
Yeah, they recorded.
But that's what I know, and I grew up Cardinals, not Royals, and I'll root for the Royals every now and then when they're not playing the Cardinals. Yeah. But I'm Cardinals all the way.
10 years ago, the Royals won the World Series.
They did, and you know what?
That was good, clean fun.
Yeah, it was kind of like Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, it was a one-off thing, and
Chiefs were one-off, and then they won 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, and then they, couldn't.
He doesn't want to talk about
that one hurts. That one hurts.
I'll bet it does. That's Ryan Littlejohn. We've also got Ryleigh Taylor here along with Lily Simpson. We're going to talk about the Wayne County Fair right after these. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that has set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Welcome here to Ryan Littlejohn. He is okay, let me try to remember. He used to be the director of the extension.
No, I don't get paid enough to have that job.
You didn't have that gig?
No.
I thought you had that gig.
No.
I thought you were like the extension director over 5 counties.
No, I don't get. They would not hire me to do that, and I really hope my boss is watching.
He says Illinois Extension on your
Illinois
shirt.
Extension, yeah, because I'm the 4-H program coordinator. I'm not the county director.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna have her watch this later on today.
Just so she gets an idea.
Yep, just so she gets an idea that everyone thinks I'd be a great role when she retires.
I think so. Yeah. I will say right now, I'm fully behind the candidacy of Ryan Littlejohn are we shoving her out the door? Is that what you're doing?
No, not yet. She's told me her anticipated retirement date, and I told her, okay, they'll probably retire with you. And my retirement date is 2067, so she has to at least wait till 2067 is what I told her. But
wow. Yeah, that's
I got this mapped
See, that'll
out.
be a lot of fun.
It would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, when I'm let's see, by then I'll be 101.
Oh, we can still do the show.
We'll be doing the show. Yeah, that'll be a good time. I look forward to it. Ryan Littlejohn is the 4-H director of Wayne County. How many other counties are you the 4-H guy?
Just Wayne County.
I thought they moved you around to like 5 counties.
No, I started in Richland County as the 4-H program coordinator, and then I moved to Wayne County when my mother-in-law moved on from the position,
you put it when you put it like that, it sounds like she died or something.
She went into
my
politics.
Transitioned.
She went into politics, so a part of her had to die, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Talk about Yvonne Anderson. She did a great job.
She did. She left a great legacy, and I'm here to pick it up and keep going. And we have 168 4-H members this year.
168. Wow.
Yeah, number keeps growing.
Now in the fair setting, and we'll get to the Wayne County dates and all that kind of thing here in a second. In a Wayne County in a 4-H fair setting, and Wayne County is a 4-H fair. Mm-hmm. When do all the shows actually begin? They begin before the fair itself, don't they?
Yeah, so we begin this Saturday, June 28th, with our first 4-H show, which is actually a week before the actual Wayne County Fair dates.
Right.
And we've got 3 shows that happen between that week. We have a horse show this Saturday, and then we have a dog and cat show, and then we have our general project show.
Here you go, folks. This is the fair. This is the actual fair dates. Harness racing beginning on the 6th, and then the motocross on the 7th. The Queen pageant we'll get into a little bit later here this morning, as we have a candidate with us. 2 rodeos. Tell me about. Do you know anything about the 2 rodeos coming up now?
Wednesday night rodeo is a ranch rodeo, and that is. That one right there. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like cutting horses and things like that, sorting off calves.
Branding, sorting, doctoring.
Yeah.
What's a doctoring? How do you compete at doctoring?
I don't know. I mean, that would be jumping off a horse or lassoing them. And
do you have to have injured cattle?
No. They use all healthy cattle.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
It's because they got to be able. You really, I'm sure as someone who's in the ranch rodeo, you really want that calf to be slow so you can catch them and get your time better.
Okay.
But really, if I was the one running it, it'd be like, I'm not paying this out. Like, let's put these calves and run them all the way through. Like, let's get fast here.
I'm with you. I like the thought. I enjoy the thought of watching. As a person who I've watched kids learn how to work trailers. The trailer loading competition. That's a skill, ladies and gentlemen. That is, it's a skill to be able to, first of all, get the animals into the trailer.
Yep.
And then be able to back the trailer wherever you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
See, now, do they start them actually outside, or do they have one trailer? See, to me, the ideal competition would be have somebody drive up, back in, put the trailer where it's supposed to go, and then load it.
Yeah, I don't know.
See how long that would take.
I don't know. I mean,
load
if it was
like
me,
with cones or something.
If it was me doing it, I'd want the trailer there where I can just run the calves right on. I mean,
I know that, but I think it would be more of a challenge to make somebody back the trailer in to a spot.
Do you know how dangerous it would be for some of these kids to back a trailer in? I mean,
this is kids. I thought this was adults.
No, adults. Some adults too. Some adults too. I mean, have you seen some people drive on the road?
I love the thought of it. I think it would be. Okay, now this is the rodeo the next time.
Yeah, your traditional rodeo where you got bull riding, bronc riding, barrels, team roping, breakaway, calf roping, mutton busting for the little kids. I mutton busted one time.
How'd that go?
I hit my head on the chute on the way out. That was it. Never did it again.
It didn't affect you, no, did it?
Nope. Pretty normal right after that.
That didn't affect me at all. I'm perfect.
And then I got to the point I was too tall and my feet were dragging on the ground, and the poor sheep just couldn't keep up with it. So.
But they didn't want to give you a full-size sheep, did they?
No. We had to be fair. Everyone had to have the different same-size sheep, but just couldn't do it.
I'm trying to figure out how your head hit the door. Your head hit the gate, or
the
hit
gate,
the side?
It hit the gate when they opened it up. I just went leaned forward and just. That's why you got a helmet on.
Did you? I gotta ask. Did you fall off the shortest ride of all time?
Yeah, probably. I'm sure there's probably some kids that didn't even make it out of that chute.
You're not going 8 seconds.
Nope, never did.
Well, that's cool. Well, he was talking about all the events. You mentioned the dog and the cat show coming up. Then the general project show. That's also starting before the actual fair, isn't it?
Yep, it is. We've had.
This was an alteration a couple of years ago, right?
Yep, starting last year, we moved some shows up before. There's not enough time in the fair week to get everything
how's that
done.
work? Does that work pretty well?
It does, yeah. We leave all the projects there in the floral hall starting Wednesday night after the general project show, and all the public can come and see them throughout fair week. So
that's. I think I'm not certain how well it's. I know the community responds to it, and I think that's one of the most enjoyable parts of the fair is folks being able to go into the floral hall and just kind of browse around and see stuff in.
Yep. There'll be 194 4-H projects in there that they can look through, and everything from cooking to welding, to woodworking, painting,
photography,
clay,
we'll
sewing,
talk clay here in
quilting.
a little bit, Lily.
Yeah, there's natural resource projects like leaf collections, and I have entomology kids this year that are bringing bug collections.
Wait a minute. I just took the camera off of there. They're bringing living bugs or dead bugs?
Dead bugs that they have to put in a display case, and they have to label them, what their species is, and like kind of the animal kingdom.
I haven't seen those before.
Nope. This is, I think, the first time I've ever seen one of these projects in Illinois. In Kansas, 4-H, it's a huge project.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, kids will bring 3 foot by 3 foot display cases of bugs that they found throughout the year. Yeah. Wouldn't you like to do that?
Oh, wow. I feel like I could do that every day when I'm outside in the summertime. I could collect a full case of bugs, but all mosquitoes.
But no, these kids find an unbelievable amount of bugs to put in these cases.
That's really cool. Again, the rabbit show and poultry shows on Monday. Tuesday, July 8th, you got beef. You've got the junior beef and the goats. Wednesday, and then on Thursday, tell everybody what's going on at 9 a.m. on Thursday, July 10th.
Well, 9 a.m., you get to listen to us banter again.
Listen.
Right back at it.
Listen and watch.
And watch. That's right. It's live from the fairgrounds.
Live television.
With animals and chickens on tables, and the fair queen's actually going to come down.
Oh, the fair queen. Yeah, we'll have the new queen by then, won't we?
She'll come down and talk to you. We've got some pigs lined up to come in the ring again.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, we had a lot of fun last year because the first 2 or 3 segments, the first half of the show, I basically sat down and had kids bring stuff to me.
Yep.
Then we get to the big animals.
Yep. They came in the ring, and you got to talk to them while they're showing you how to set up their animal.
That was a lot of fun. What is the round robin contest?
So the round robin contest is all of our showmanship winners come, and they have to show each species. So they'll show.
Well, that's a lot of fun.
They'll show beef, pigs, goats, swine, and then we added horse back in this year, so they'll get to show a horse too.
Wow.
And then the winner gets a nice belt buckle, but I'm mean and I don't tell them the winner at the end of the show. I wait until the awards ceremony and the auction, so everyone's there to celebrate it.
See, we'll have the auction on television again also at 5:30 that night, so that's when that prize will be awarded. Just a huge week, a huge week. You know, I've been married for 32 years now, and I'm pretty sure my wife's proudest moment, even though, 32-year marriage aside, is her blue ribbon at the showmanship. She advanced the state in showmanship. Yeah.
Yep. That is a very exciting, just to be able to go on to state and represent our county in that. Yeah. That is. I get that. I remember. I'm pretty sure my proudest moment in 4-H.
Did you win showmanship?
No, because you know why I never won showmanship?
Tell me why you never won showmanship.
Because I was never
cheating judges.
No, I was never the prettiest girl in the ring with the best smile. That's what he told me. It was always.
That's not.
That's what he told me.
That's not how it works.
I know it's not how it works, but when you're a 7-year-old in 4-H, you have to believe you're not winning because you don't have a pretty smile.
Well, speaking of pretty smiles, we'll get Ryleigh and Lily over here. We'll get rid of me and his ugly smiles. Back here in just a second. Stick around.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mud hole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Hello, I'm Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywhite, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacey, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Hey folks, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. Joined here by Lily Simpson and Ryleigh Taylor. I appreciate them coming up. These are long-time 4-H members, aren't you, ladies?
Yes.
Yeah. Lily, how you been?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am outstanding. How long have you been in 4-H?
I've been in for 10 years. This is actually my last year. So after this fair, I will be done.
Really?
Yep.
What are you doing for the 4-H this year? Are you showing an animal? Are you showing projects? What are you doing?
I'm not doing an animal this year, but I have a clay project, and then I'm doing flower gardening as well.
Flower gardening. All right. Tell me a little bit about the flower gardening. How does that work in a wet spring like we've had?
Well, honestly, my flowers aren't looking too bad. They've grown a lot.
Really?
So I'm hoping the heat doesn't kill them between now and fair, but the water actually hasn't hurt them too much. So.
Okay, so you won't bring the garden in, will you? Bring photos of the garden in to the judges, or how does that work?
I believe you just pick 3 flowers that are the same size, same shape, and put them in a vase and bring them like that.
Okay.
So.
Who are the judges of flower gardening? Do you know?
I do not know who they are this year.
You just basically show up and
pretty much.
You plan on winning. Oh, that's cool. How about you, Ryleigh? By the way, how long have you been in the whole mix of 4-H?
This will be my 9th fair.
Really?
So next year will be my last fair.
Okay.
This year I'm showing horses and cattle per usual. I have 1 horse that I'll bring to the show this Saturday.
Okay.
And then I have 5 head of cattle that I'll be showing Tuesday, July 8th.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, with horses, you don't bring. Are you going to bring him to the fairground, him or her, to the fairgrounds to keep and just ride around, or because the show's not there, right?
So Roscoe is my horse's name. He will not live at the fair all week, but I will bring him back up to the fairgrounds Thursday evening for the round robin contest, and then also for the rodeo, because me and Roscoe will run barrels at the grandstands Thursday evening.
All right, now hold on. Time out. Why did you choose that Thursday rodeo as opposed to the Wednesday rodeo? You don't want to do the team pinning, and you're not going to be backing your truck in to go pick Roscoe up?
None of that stuff's really my forte, and I don't know of any 3 other people that would do it with me because it's 4-man teams. So that's probably going to be mostly men.
Are you unable to get along with other people?
Oh no, I get along with people. I get along with people great, but I just don't want to have to do that in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Roscoe and I enjoy barrels, which we don't always do the best, but we have fun. So.
Well, yeah, there's some of the fun things that you can see here. Is it looks like y'all are doing a little vamping here. Is that 2 of you, isn't it?
Yep. And my little sister.
And your little sister. Okay, that's fun. That's a fun picture. How about what's going on here?
This is the horse show. So this is a long time ago, but I would.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me and Ryleigh.
That's you. That is both of you.
Yes.
Oh my heavens! How long ago was that?
Long time.
I'd say probably 7 or 8 years.
Ryleigh, I think you're taller than Lily now. Back then, you were not, were you?
I definitely was not.
So this was at a horse show?
It was, yes.
Okay. See, that just shows fun for all ages, I guess, right there. Good grief, you just sent Lily's pictures here, didn't you?
That's me
Ryleigh,
too.
too.
That's Ryleigh again?
Yep. That was probably after a general project show. We were still in Clover Buds at that point. So her grandma Debbie was our Clover Buds leader.
So, Lily, you've had, I was about to tell a terrible joke and you wouldn't have, you've had your ears reduced since then.
I have not. Let's move my hair out of the way. They are still there, very prominent.
I apologize.
It's okay.
Yeah, I just couldn't stop myself. I feel terrible.
It's okay.
They look great.
It's the web ears.
See, now I'm going to get in trouble. Oh, I'm getting in trouble on all kinds of it. How about we just move on? Now here's Ryleigh showing a cow. What's that cow's name?
That was my steer last year. His name was Bob.
Bob.
Yep.
You won the blue ribbon. Did you advance the state?
I believe no. That was what did I win with him? Was that the showmanship ribbon? I won showmanship with him.
Okay. Tell me what the difficulties are of taking Bob around the ring to win the showmanship.
Bob was a very well-behaved boy. I raised him from whenever he was a young little calf, so he didn't give me too many issues. But calves are always a struggle. Sometimes you have calves that are running all over the place, or they don't want to lead, getting them to stand still, or not try to jump on top of the other kids' calves. It's always a mess. But if you spend time with your animal, then it usually works out better.
See, now that's half the battle, isn't it? Making sure,
Yes, sir.
You see people occasionally showing animals that they're basically like buying off of other people for the show, aren't they?
Yep.
But you need to spend the time with them to really get a lot out of it, right?
If you put in the hours, the hard work is evident.
Let's talk about the dog show. You've seen some of this. Here's I think I've got that same animal in this one too. Tell me about the dog and cat shows. This is the athletic part of it, right? Agility.
Yes, this is an agility course. They have different parts to the dog and cat show. They do an animal care, so they'll talk to a judge about how they take care of their animals. And then they do dog obedience, which they walk their dog around, make them sit, do some other, stay, do some other things like that. And then those pictures were agility. There's an obstacle course that they take their dog through. That is whoever's the fastest during that.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back here with Ryleigh and Lily, talk about some of the other events going on at the fair. First beauty pageant in how many years?
60-something, I believe.
60 several years. And we'll be back talking about that. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Big Talk. We're in that camera, by the way, at the red lights. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're talking about the New Wayne County Agricultural Fair, set for July 6th through the 12th. There's the fair book to tell you all about the schedule and when to find things. July 6th through the 12th. You mentioned, I'm trying to, where is that pig penning picture? That's not the pig penning picture. There's the pig penning picture. Tell me about the pig penning, ladies. What is that? Who has played?
We both have.
You both played the pig penning. The kids. These are some kids. This is the part of the Friday night events. Again, this pig penning down here on July 11th. What is going on Friday night? Tell me all about that. And pig penning, is that the only thing, or are there other events take place?
So Friday night, the carnival will also be open, as well as everything that goes on at the fair during the week. But pig penning is the only event that happens Friday night, and it takes up the entire evening. You have kids.
There are a bunch of teams, aren't there?
Oh, there's a bunch of teams. There's age groups all the way from like walking till adults, and different like banks come in and have teams, and it's a timed event. So there's a big circle pin and then a smaller circle pin within that big circle pin, and you have to chase the pig around in this super muddy, filthy mess into the smaller pin without touching it. So you just have to get big and yell and clap.
Oh, without touching it, except, I mean, it'll run into your legs. And
if it touches you, it's okay, but they just don't want kids beating the pigs.
Yeah, okay. Now, how are you guys? Are you good at it, Lily? No?
I got a few trophies under my belt.
Ryleigh's a champ.
I only did it 1 year, and I can't do it anymore because I got hurt, and I don't want to get hurt again.
Oh, now that's. I'm sorry to hear that you were injured. We'll go to some more events you might not have gotten injured. Actually, I could see you getting injured in this one too. What is going on here, ladies and gentlemen?
This is a big twister game that we had last year at the fair. We tried to have some kind of event every night for the kids out there, and this.
Oh, okay. Now I see the dots painted on the ground.
Yep. And then we had a spinner, and we had a lot of fun playing this. It was easy, simple, but the kids seemed to like it. So
I liked watching Ryan play.
Yes.
Ryan played. How'd he do?
He did phenomenal. You know.
Really?
Yes.
Well, he's a tuba player. That makes him flexible.
It does.
Yeah, it makes him tremendously athletic and flexible. Tell me about. Okay, now we're showing goats here. Have either of you ever showed goats?
Just helping out friends and in the round robin, but I've never showed goats for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how much more work is it to bring goats to the fair as it is to bring cattle? It's probably the same amount of work because you're dealing with an animal, right?
I'd say it's either the same or less, because bathing, there's a lot less of an animal. They eat a lot less. You don't have to carry as much feed. They drink a lot less. If they do fight you, they're not as heavy. So.
See, now there's Harv. There's Harv with you see, speaking of pooping a lot, that thing's probably going through a lot of food.
Probably so, yes.
I would suspect. Tell me a little bit. We had talked about that. You have this is you at the horse show.
Yep,
or who's
that's me and my horse Roscoe. That's the showmanship class.
Okay, now what is required in showmanship? Are you walking him around those cones, or then you have to put the saddle on him, or how's that work?
So the showmanship class has a pattern, so you just have to understand the pattern before you go in, because the judge will be judging you and how you handle your animal and how well you can follow directions.
Okay.
So most generally, you walk to the first cone, then you have to pick your horse up into a trot to the second, you stop and set him up, and then the judge will examine you and the horse. So you want to make sure to switch sides, as well as knowing the general information about your animal.
Are you now that horse had no saddle on?
Correct. Not at that moment, but we rode him after that. So the showmanship course is just you on the ground showing him.
Okay.
And then for all of the other classes, you will have a saddle and you'll be riding.
How'd you do?
I did not win showmanship for horses last year, but I have many times before. Emery Frederick was the showman.
See, now I feel terrible. I asked how she didn't win. How about the so this is the fair cockfights, huh?
Yes.
Yep.
It's not the fair cock. They're not gonna.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, sure they're having cockfights. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I don't think they are. But this is they're judging poultry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I see that these girls are as smart aleck as me. That's unbelievable. Okay, now I gotta say, you are in the pageant. Tell us about the Wayne County Fair pageant.
Okay, so it's the first year we're going to have a Wayne County Fair pageant in how
I don't have any
many
pictures
years.
of it. You haven't had the pageant yet.
Yes, there's nothing.
Yeah.
I will lead off by saying we have an absolutely wonderful director. She was the 2019 Illinois State Fair Queen, Alexi Harvey.
How about that?
She's wonderful. She's done great with all of the contestants.
And she's running all three levels,
all three
right?
divisions. So there are 33 contestants between Little Miss, Junior Miss, and Miss. We've been practicing since April.
It is July 8th.
Yes, at 7 o'clock at the grandstands.
At what time? Or how much money is that? Or is everything the same price at the grandstands? Or
I believe.
I didn't even look at the.
I believe that the 6th through. Okay, so harness racing is free. Motocross is $10. Pageant will probably be $10.
Okay.
I'm not sure about rodeo since it's a 2-day this year. Usually it's $15, but it might be $10 since there's more. And then derby is $20. Pig penning is also $10.
You know, I got to tell you, pretty soon the pageant price will catch up to demo derby because you get big crowds.
Yeah.
For the pageant. That's a nice deal. How come you decided not to get in?
Pageantry is not my.
Not your bailiwick.
Right. Yeah.
Not your bag, baby.
Yeah. I'm not a pageant person. It's not for me. I'd rather be behind the scenes.
I've never done a pageant before, so we'll see how it goes.
When does it start? What time of night?
7 o'clock p.m.
7 o'clock.
Which we have interviews earlier in the day, but.
Okay. And she won't, the person won't be judging. She probably knows, I mean, if she's the state queen, she knows all kinds of good judges to bring down to this thing.
Oh, yes. Alexi, we don't know any of the judges, obviously, for different reasons, but she's bringing three judges.
So for objectivity.
So there's no cheating. It's all fair, very objective opinions from the judges and all sides.
How many kids are participating?
33.
Wow, that is a ton of kids. And for the first year, unbelievable. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to bring Ryan in here and finish things up, wrap things up with the ladies. You're watching Big Talk. Back in a sec.
This is Christy inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV, finishing things up here, talking about the new Wayne County Fair Agricultural Fair. I'm going to get that right once. The new Wayne County. What happened to the old Wayne County Agricultural Fair?
This story I got told was that they went through a revamp of the fair a few years ago, so that's what made it the new Wayne County.
Actually, it was like 30 years ago, I think, that this happened. But Ryan Littlejohn sitting up there in the middle, Ryleigh Taylor over there, Lily Simpson over here. Here's the schedule of the events for the 4-H part of the fair. Ladies, what's your favorite part other than what you are participating in? What is there something fun to go out and watch or participate in or watch others participate in, your friends?
I personally enjoy all the livestock shows. I get to announce during the shows, and I enjoy it a lot. Yeah.
What do you mean you announce? Like you're
I announce
PA?
Kind of. I announce who's in the class, what classes are next, announce the placings of the class when the judge places them. Yeah.
How about you?
I enjoy all the fair. My hands are pretty much.
I got to tell you what I would enjoy the most if I was you and I had cattle. The 5:30 p.m. Thursday.
Release. that is a very desirable time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sure.
I guess I mentioned pick one you're not participating in. Yeah, you're participating in that one. The auction again, 5:30 on Thursday afternoon, and it is if you're a business owner in Wayne County, you really ought to be there to help support these kids, shouldn't you? I mean, it's a wonderful support for the kids, right, Ryan?
It is, and that money goes straight to the kids, and most of them put it back for their projects next year. And that's what 4-H is about, is helping these kids learn and raise animals.
There you go. Here are a few more shots from, hey, we got the rabbits going there. Have y'all ever raised rabbits? These things get gigantic, don't they?
Some of them, yes. I had Holland lobs.
I don't like rabbits.
You know,
I don't even think they taste good either. So
all you like is peanut butter. I think we've established that.
I like bacon.
Okay, you like peanut butter and bacon. Oh, that's fine. Here are more. Look, that's a gigantic rabbit that young lady's got there. Now, the rabbits, they used to take the pigs from the fair and serve the barbecue later on in the year. These rabbits aren't going into the barbecue, are they?
No, they're not. But some kids do sell them at market.
Oh, really?
After fair, yeah, or they go home and butcher them themselves and eat it.
How about that? I've got two pictures of this little lad. He's having difficulty with his sheep. Now, Ryleigh, when you're in there in the middle of the show and you've got a sheep that's acting up, what do you do since you can't smack the thing in front of a judge?
I experienced this firsthand last year at the round robin.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
My sheep did not want to walk, so I started pulling, then it starts jumping, and I didn't have a halter because right when you show sheep you just use your hands, and it got away from me. We had to catch it and then try again and reset.
Is that why you're not showing sheep this year?
I never show sheep for myself personally.
Oh, because this was the round robin.
This was the round robin. So since I won showmanship for beef, I got to do the round robin. So yeah.
So you're hoping you get a kinder sheep next year? Is that what?
That would be the goal, yeah.
Well, we're all hoping for that as well. We were showing some poultry earlier. This looks like somebody judging poultry,
yep,
right?
So this is one of our judges. He's actually feeling the feathers on the bird to make sure that they're all intact, and he can actually age them by the feathers too. Make sure it's in the right class and things like that.
Age them? You mean you can figure out by the feathers how old they are?
Yeah, I didn't know that. My wife taught me that. She's a big poultry kid.
Hannah would know that. Yeah, she would know that. Well, I tell you what, it's going to be a ton of fun. The Midway starts when?
July 7th and runs to the 12th.
Midway starts Monday the 7th. It'll run through the 12th. The Demolition Derby is on the 12th. Pig penning Friday night. That's a lot of fun. Rodeos on Wednesday and Thursday. You guys going to go to that?
Oh, yeah.
You're participating. You going to go?
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Lily is so unconventional. You just never know what you're going to do.
Right, I know.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You don't tell anybody your secrets. You're doing great. Harness racing on July 6th, Sunday afternoon. Harness racing, that'll be a lot of fun, and that's free. Fairfield National Bank throwing that together. How big's the gambling handle on the harness racing?
I don't gamble on that, but I'm sure there's some line somewhere in Vegas. There's always a line for something.
And motocross also on Monday night. Again, all this at the Wayne County Fair, July 6th through the 12th. You want to go there. It's a lot of fun. And actually, they've got great specials on grandstand seating as well. So give the Fair Board a call and figure that out. It's a lot of fun. Ladies, gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
You bet. Have a great day, folks. See y'all next time.